Hello and welcome back to Sack to the Future. This is week number 4, of course, my third of 4 games. This time it's the Broncos playing another semi-pro team. This one from Carolina. We're traveling to Carolina. So the Broncos are 2-1 and in last place because the entire division is 2-1, but I am 0-1 in the division. Also, in moments, the Vinny X Wolf channel will be bringing you the Vikings showcase game against another semi-pro team, I believe.
Houston
Texans. Oh, so we'll see if the Vikings can put 60 or 70 points on them as well.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like the Broncos will be kicking.
Also, for those loyal viewers who never watch, I have a Vinny's Take uploading momentarily.
Ooh. That was an interesting hit. He spun around and then fell down. So here goes the quarterback, number 28, Dean Look. He has never played yet this year because he just came out of retirement to play on the
one game
semi-pro.
with the Jets.
Yeah, one game with the Jets a couple years ago. Or at least one game with the Jets in real life.
Yep.
And as these retirees are starting to do, they are joining the semi-pro teams. Making them a little bit better, this team has gotten themselves ranked above 50. So at least they're better than the Texans. All right, Walsh, Battle, Hayes, Wagoner, and Ace Ventura are the line. Jesse Murdoch and Evander Holyfield are the running backs. Elwell and others are receivers. Oh, Dean Look overthrows his man. Still rusty from retirement. Here's Jacobs, Jenneret. What? Okay, Fraser, Erlinson, and Hopkins are 3 of the 4 linebackers. Willie Brown, Goose Gonsolin, Jack McKeever, and Willie West are the safe secondary men. Including
Hello
my
and
own.
welcome to
Go ahead.
Hello and welcome to Sack to the Future Showcase, Minnesota versus Houston.
There's a sack by Cook. Broncos hold and we'll get the ball. So in real life 2019 playoffs, we just finished the divisional weekend. And not nearly as good as last weekend. Oh, Scarpetto is hurt on the punt return. And for some reason, the only team that suffers real injuries seems to be the Broncos, although the Packers had one major one as well. I don't know how 3 of my teams could never have an injury, and then one of my teams just gets decimated.
So, down in Houston, Texas, for the battle of the semi-pro Houston Texans versus the Minnesota Vikings showcase game, the Vikings coming in at 3-0, and the Houston Texans are perhaps the worst semi-pro team in the history of semi-pro teams. They will be leaving Houston at the end of the season.
Currently, they're on pace to allow over 2,000 points in the season. We'll see if Minnesota can score 60 to keep them on that pace. Somehow, I don't think Minnesota will run up the score on them, though.
Okay. Padre Jose Ballet last week rushed 6 times for 85 yards. There's a look at Norm Van Brocklin, the coach of the Vikings, as the Vikings get set to kick it off. So I posted a thing on my NFL Fanatics group about who they want to win, who advances the Super Bowl. And one guy, and I'm not going to mention names, but one guy posted, I got to start this. One guy posted that he wants the 49ers to go because he hates Aaron Rodgers. So I said, well, okay, everybody has their reasons why. I have a rational too. I asked why. He thinks he's an asshole, doesn't like the way he acts, and called him a Democrat. And I said, well, actually, Rodgers is a Republican, although it's not common knowledge, but he's also been put on lists of celebrities who are Trump supporters and donors. So, well, he said, well, he's still an asshole. I was like, okay, well, hey, you hate the guy, you hate the guy. It's sports. That's what we're allowed to. Here's a look at Stephen Austin coming in with 1 touchdown and 5 interceptions.
Ah, there's Murdoch with a 10-yard run.
Okay, what was I doing? Okay, I want to share my Vinny's take. And the give is to... Here's a look at the starting unit for the Texans. Vandiver, Wallace, Magruder, Tackett, and Cole up front. You got Sam Houston, Neely Bryan, Bolly, Crockett, and somebody else in the backs and receivers. Austin back to pass and wildly misses his receiver on 2nd down.
So the quarterback and running back are both ex-big league players, and they're getting some yardage on me here.
Carl Eller and Jim Marshall highlight the defensive line, both X factors. Marshall over 13 sacks, I believe, already on the season. 3rd down and 9. Carl Kosoki in the secondary. Austin on the screen pass, and Carl Eller is going to get in and get the first sack of the game, as there was just no chance on that screen whatsoever. Eller and Marshall both were almost there to destroy and disrupt Stephen F. Austin.
And Dean Look fires an interception, and the Broncos will take over.
Come on, set, Moody base.
And if you haven't yet, subscribe to all 4 Sack the Future channels. Also, find and join the NFL Fanatics Club on Facebook. You'll see the latest Vinny's take.
Last week, Billy Joe had 12 carries for 55 yards.
Fran Tarkenton will be coming out to start. He's got 3 touchdowns, 1 interception on the season. He is 50 of 60 throwing the ball.
Ready? 56. I'm here all day. Right here. Hey, high 7. 56.
Tarkenton throws on 1st down, completes, got the 1st down inside Houston territory. It is going to be number 86 on the reception. That would be Hal Bedsole, the rookie out of USC.
Oh my goodness! Jackie Lee overshoots his man by a couple yards and right into the hands of Predators.
Why is Jackie Lee starting?
Because I keep forgetting to bench him.
Tarkenton back to pass on 1st down. The Houston defender had a good rush on, but stopped and backpedaled, allowing Tarkenton to throw the ball complete out to number 28. And here's a look at the Houston offense. Alderman, Pyle, Tingelhoff, Bowie, and Linden up front. Flatley, Mason, Brown, Bedsole, and Hall. The offensive line. So Bedsole is an lineman, but he caught a 1st down. That's weird. I think he was out of position. Bill Brown on the carry. He's going to get the 1st down. Meanwhile, on the reception earlier was number 28, Tom Hall.
Big hit by the Goose. Yeah. Oh. Look, had a man wide open, but he overshot him. He's just 1 of 6. Maybe he should have stayed retired.
Brown carries the ball down to the 14 and another 1st down for the Vikings. The Vikings starting offense should be Alderman, Pyle, Tingelhoff, Bowie. I think I just misread the name. And Linden.
4th and 10, and they're attempting a 66-yard field goal.
Awesome. It's an NFL record.
And it's going to be short. Imagine that. Wow, the AI logic keeps getting worse.
Tarkenton back to throw. It's complete over the middle and inside the 10-yard line. This time it is Jerry Reichow.
That guy must have thought he was Colonel Longnuts, but he's not.
2nd down and 3 is Tarkenton. Looks to throw. He's got time. He throws. It's complete for the first down. And he'll be down to the 1-yard line. Tarkenton starts 4 for 4.
Oh, Billy Joe, huge run down to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal, man in motion. Tarkenton hands it off to Bill Brown. Bill Brown is going to be pushed into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Denver. Billy Joe gets it in.
Back-to-back plays. The real team score on the semi-pro. So what are your takes on next week's conference championships?
Well, I officially know nothing. I mean, I did get 3 out of 4 right, but I just went with the 4 favorites this week. But I think, man, I've been wrong about the Titans all year, so I think the Chiefs are going to win, but I'm done being surprised by the Titans, so I don't feel super confident about it. And then in the other game, I think the 49ers are the best team left. I think they're going to win it all, but I hate Aaron Rodgers, so I swear to God, he better not screw that up.
Well, at least you don't hate him because you think he's a Democrat.
Yeah. I hate him because he kicks toddlers.
He kicks toddlers, huh?
With his cleats on.
Was he a member of the Speeder Bike Patrol in The Mandalorian slapping Baby Yoda?
Yes, he
Oh,
was.
did they give away a spoiler? Oops, my bad.
Everyone that wants to see it is probably
and Jim
seen
Marshall knocking down the Stephen F. Austin pass. It'll be 2nd down. So we have 2 teams in the NFC that members of Sack to the Future irrationally hate. Phantom Fighter, obviously, the Packers. And for those who don't know, Tears89 very much does not like the 49ers. So the Sack to the Future community will be split. I know I'll be going for the Packers, as I respect them and they're my son's team. I would also like to see a rematch of Super Bowl I, Green Bay and Kansas City. This will be the first time the Chiefs ever host a conference championship game. Since, I think, maybe even when they were in Dallas, they might have hosted that one in '62. Let me look that one up.
I don't think so, actually.
But in '66, it was in Buffalo. In '69, it was in Oakland. The Texans are punting. In '92 in '93 in Buffalo. No, '62 was in Houston. In 2018 in New England. So this will be the first time they get to host one. And also, here's another fun fact that I mentioned on the Vinny's Take. So let's still watch Vinny's Take. These are 4 franchises that were not formed by the NFL.
And that's the tease,
Find
right?
out what I'm talking about. Find out what I'm talking about. Watch Vinny's Take.
Very
Posted
good.
A few minutes before this went live. The NFL had nothing to do with these 4 teams. Here's a look at the...
oh my gosh, why are they getting wide open?
Of course, the middle linebacker, Ted Cruz. Standing right next to Austin Goolsby. I'm sure they agree about everything. Don't forget Thomas Hayden Church in the backfield.
It's into the first quarter. It's 7-0 Broncos.
I think when it comes to the starting lineups, I'm just going to go like... You know how the television networks used to just talk about one guy for each level? I think that's all we can really do. Ted Cruz made that tackle. It's 3rd down and 5. Minnesota facing the first 3rd down so far of the game. Tarkenton gets the pass out, and running backwards is Tom Hall. He's almost tackled forward. He literally ran backwards. He took the ball, made a juke move, and started running backwards. It'll be 4th and 5. But then was tackled forward and ended up with no gain. That play looked really ridiculously weird.
Huh.
Jim Marshall ran the wrong way in real life in 64. Well, Ted Hall just tried to do it here, but a Houston Texan wasn't smart enough to just let him keep running. That goes for a definite fail on the AI.
Yeah.
And on fourth down, Fred Cox punted away.
So fresh off his 65-yard attempt that was no good. I gotta find out what his name is. He's coming out for a 55-yarder now. 55.
Well, they're improving by 10.
And this one is going to be wide right, although it was long enough. So he's now 0 for 2 without kicking one inside of 54 yards.
Yeah, you don't have your names up here either. I don't know why. I think it's broken in this year's game.
It works
Austin
on one of my
hands it off.
profiles.
Speaking of, yeah, me too. Speaking of Steve Austin, Padre Jose Bali with the run. Speaking of Steve Austin, did you see the Kansas City Chiefs celebration on one of their touchdowns? Where
Yes,
the lineman
yes, I
grabbed
did.
The two beer bottles, clanked them
Yes.
together, and did the Austin. Well, so
Yeah.
did Stone Cold Steve Austin. Not only did he see it, but he retweeted it.
Nice.
Yep. It'll be 2nd down and 6 now for the Texans as Austin hands it off, but runs right into Carl Eller and goes nowhere. Bali gets no gain on that play. It'll be 3rd down and 5 now.
Joe hit and stopped an inch short.
And we have reached the end of the first quarter. Minnesota leads Houston 7-0.
Hey, exit. Mike 56, Mike 56.
They slaughter to Taylor. Slaughter completes his first pass as I remember to bench Lee. Lee always reminds me if I accidentally keep him in by throwing an interception on the first drive of every game.
Yeah.
On the double. 56, check 56. Yo, 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 yo. Yo. Hey, Alpha. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Ready?
Well, Houston will punt after that misfire on the 3rd down pass.
We play to win. Let's go.
It's going to bounce at the 2 and go into the end zone. Minnesota will take it at the 20. John M. did announce that he will not be able to be on tonight. He will try and get in a game tomorrow. Still to come this week in Sack to the Future. This is the last 1 o'clock game. Oh no, Detroit and Washington is still to go. And then Green Bay and Chicago Tuesday night on this channel and that channel. And that's it. So, 1 John game tomorrow and Green Bay Chicago on Tuesday.
Faster, faster. 56, Mike 56, right there, 56.
I am going to have an alternate Super Bowl tomorrow. What year am I up to? 25? 24.
Not sure.
The Chicago Bears and the Cleveland Bulldogs. They moved to Cleveland. 24. Turkington throwing deep. He's got a man wide open. It's going to be a huge first down to the 33. Jerry Reichel, the deep ball threat always for the Vikings, got behind Houston secondary and picked up a huge first down.
Mingo looked like he was stuffed in the backfield, but ended up turning into a 4-yard gain.
First down and 10. Tarkenton's on fire now. Hands it off to Bill Brown. Brown makes one man miss, gets inside the 30. Actually going to mark him down at the 30. He looked like he was several yards ahead, but whatever. 2nd down and 7. Brown runs for about 6 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
Completion to Taylor, and he gets in for the touchdown. So Mickey Slaughter drives him down the field and throws a touchdown pass.
Tarkenton throws a first down pass out to Bedsole. That name's hard to say. I want to say Bledsoe, but it's Bedsole. It'll be a first down for the Vikings on the 12-yard line. Tarkenton throws it complete, but he'll be tackled inside the 10, at the 7, at the 8. 3-yard gain. Gordy Smith on that last reception. Tarkenton rolls out. He throws in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Oh my goodness. The Panthers guy made the catch and then left his feet after catching it and got destroyed.
I watched that. That was something.
Oh. Look, now they're afraid to throw into coverage. That was knocked down.
The Vikings will line up for the extra point. And the extra point by Cox is good. Actually, Bobby Walden's a punter. Earlier I called him Cox, but when I physically play, I stand up and walk around, get some exercise or whatever. But when I'm broadcasting like this, I sit in my chair, and my eyesight's just not as good as it should be. Even though I need a bigger TV. 44 inches, not big enough. So, to my viewers, pass the word, get the subscriptions out there so I can get a bigger TV. Both of you.
Yeah.
Well, it's 14-0 Vikings with 4.
Oh, come on. How is that a flag? Whatever.
You slapped the guy in the helmet, even though the ball was uncatchable. Your player reached back and slapped the guy.
That was just, they call it roughing.
Yeah. And Bali takes the carry and picks up 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for Houston.
Jeez. Murdoch running hard.
Overthrows the man, and Charlie Brett almost gets the interception. Steven of Austin started out 0 for 4. 3rd down. Austin throws it short. It'll be 4th down. He had a man open, but he threw it short. And now a little bit of shoving going on as members of the Houston Texans are getting frustrated. It has been announced they are leaving Houston. They will be moving to San Antonio next year for 65.
Well, here come the Panthers driving right down the field. The rust has been thrown off of, look who started 1 for 7, and he's now 9 of 18. Oh, there we go. The rust is back.
One of the reasons why both Houston and Baltimore are so bad this season is because they're technically human-controlled right now. Fran Tarkenton is 9 of 9, 108 yards and a touchdown. Trying to have an MVP-type season, the Vikings are 3-0 and have beaten 2 humans, the Giants and the Cardinals. Although they beat the Cardinals without scoring a touchdown, I must remind everybody. Phil Brown with a huge haul, 17 yards on the carry, and a 1st down for Minnesota. He's got 55 yards on the day. Bill Brown in his 4th season out of Illinois, drafted by the Bears in 1961 and the Titans as well. Played for the Bears, didn't he?
Who's that?
Bill Brown.
I don't remember him. I mean, I know who he is, but I don't remember playing with him.
Let me check him out a little bit further in depth. See what his real-life stats were. Meanwhile, Tarkenton fakes the handoff, still on fire, throws it. It's caught on the run. I think it's Bedsole with a 1st down catch down to the 25-yard line.
Now they try it from 49, and it's good. So I have not made the Panthers punt, but they've missed a 65-yarder and a 55-yarder, and now they connect from 49.
What the hell's his last name? It had 1 letter on the back.
X. It's either Dr. X or Weapon X or Malcolm X.
It's not Malcolm X. It's white. I think it's Dr. X.
Okay.
What did I miss here in the Viking game? It'll be 1st and 10 after another 1st down. Bill Brown, by the way, was born on the same day as my son was, just a few years apart.
A few years.
Just a few years. 38 compared to 09. He passed away November 4th, 2018. He did play for the Bears in 1 year in 61. He wore number 38. So it's probably very low on your depth chart. He spent 62 and 63. Well, says he was with the Vikings the whole time, but I don't remember him there either. So he didn't get a lot of playing time until 64.
There's completion to Taylor. Slaughter's 5 of 5 since coming into the game.
Tarkenton throws an incompletion, almost intercepted in the end zone. That's his first incompletion. We're at the 2-minute warning. So I had a good, interesting weekend of explaining the rules of the game to my kids. They're rooting for their teams. Your daughter was very disappointed yesterday, though. Screen pass. Tarkenton spikes the ball into the ground, and it springs up a 4th down and 4. I'm not sure how that's not intentional grounding.
Taylor, with a huge catch and run, gets it all the way down to the 13-yard line.
Fred Cox kicks the field goal, and it's good. 17-0 Minnesota.
Complete to Joe underneath. What's
on
that?
our board as you do. We have the same amount of points on our scoreboard as you do, just different variety.
What's the score there again?
17-0 Minnesota.
Ah.
He doesn't say if Fred Cox is right-footed or left-footed. Sometimes, like, the quarterbacks will say, I'm going to have to watch a game and pay attention. Or watch highlights or something like that and pay attention. Of course, he passed away recently. Also, the inventor of the Nerf football, Fred Cox. He passed away on November 20th, 2019. So right before Thanksgiving. The Texans and Austin have the ball back. I have a feeling they're going to sign a lot of free agents at the end of week 8, but there won't be many left. This pass is complete. It will be a loss of 4. That's his first completion for a loss of 4.
Oh, Scarpetto dropped the ball.
Austin throws, and it's caught on the run. Big first down for Houston. 27 yards, down to the Minnesota 46. Austin throws again, overthrows his man.
Mingo connects on the field goal, and it's 17-3 with 6 seconds to go.
Austin's going to scramble. He's going to be hit from behind. Hit from behind by George Rose, the rookie out of Auburn. Speaking of Auburn, they're the Tigers. What do you think about tomorrow night's college football game?
Hope it's good.
I do too. I'm a big fan of Joe Burrow. I'd like to see LSU take it, so we'll see how that goes. I would probably do the alternate Super Bowl during it, though, because I don't want to stay up that late.
Okay, I think LSU's going to win. I'm afraid they're going to win by like 2 touchdowns, but I hope it's closer than that. And I'll be rooting for Clemson.
48 seconds to go. Minnesota takes over on their own 8. They have 3 timeouts, 92 yards away, but a 17-0 lead. They might just be secure in their.
It's a final in Jacksonville.
Lead.
The Jets won 14-11. Dick Wood 171 yards and a touchdown. Minnesota at Houston. It's 0-0. Game about to get started.
And almost intercepted. Tarkenton went to throw. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
And the Bears are going to the 17th overtime. Still scoreless.
First down completion. Almost got the block that would have sprung them. Minnesota will call timeout. They're down to, I think, 2 timeouts left, but I didn't quite see. No, they have 1 timeout left. 41 seconds. They're on their own 34 now. Of course, the AI will probably do something stupid on this next play. Rycal had that reception. Yep, a draw play. A draw play to Bill Brown, and he's tackled after picking up just 2 yards, 3 yards. 2nd and 7, the clock's running, and now Minnesota uses it the last time. What the? Seriously, EA Sports. Let's get some freaking awareness in the AI. They don't run a draw play after completing a 30-yard pass. You get up, you spike the ball. This pass incomplete, 3rd down and 7. Tarkenton still on fire, though. 17 seconds left. And they're going to run it to Brown. He's going to be tackled for a loss. And a timeout is taken by Houston. It's frustrating because you want to see a good game. Minnesota will punt. But they do stupid shit like that.
Right.
And Houston will take over on their own 23 with 7 seconds left. Pass is complete. It's going to be a loss. Nope, they're going to say incomplete. 2nd and 10. And that is, I guess it was complete for no gain. We have reached the half with Minnesota leading Houston 17-0. And let's check a look let's check a look at the scores. Houston has a total of 19 yards in the game.
Joe gets slammed out of bounds, but he has 10 carries for 79 yards on the day.
As said earlier, the Jets lead the Jaguars 7-0 in the second quarter. I have a feeling the Jets are going to win by 3. Get to 3-1. Meanwhile, up in Washington, the Redskins and Lions have yet to play. They'll be playing tomorrow. The game's scoreless. And wouldn't you know it, but the Bears are still going at it. No score. They've been going at it now for 4 weeks. You know what?
Yes, it's a rivalry game.
I want to see what it does when you are the Bears, but you're playing me, so there won't be any halftime.
Right.
Because for some reason, human versus humans, we're not allowed to see that shit.
Panthers play the screen perfectly.
So the Minnesota receives the second half kickoff. And he's going to get out to the 26-yard line. That is Butler on the return. In his 6th season out of Tennessee Chattanooga. Here comes Grant Tarkenton, who's had a massive day throwing deep. A couple huge passes to Jerry Reichow. And if he's calling his own plays, then some stupidity after that. Completed his first 10 passes before throwing. He's now 12 of 16. Still on fire, though. Hands it off to Bill Brown. Bill Brown makes a man miss, and Brown's going to pick up 9 up to the 35.
60 outlaws. Check 56. Blue down.
Brown on the carry, and he is going to be driven backwards. Loss of 2.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Be 3rd down and 3. Tackle was made by Governor Abbott, Greg Abbott.
On the ball, come on.
Also, Dealey Plaza's him down.
And Mingo will get this into the end zone for the touchdown. So the Broncos take control 23-3.
Targeted passes short to Brown. Brown gets the first down up to the 40. Targeted looked like he was going to crank off a long one and then just threw a bullet to Brown 2 feet away from him. Brown gets the first down. Really weird animation on that. Actually, it didn't even look like a bullet. It said bullet pass, but it looked like he floated it 2 feet on the replay. But it's the first down. That's the count. Jensen Eccles made the tackle. This time the pass is complete to number 85, Paul Flatley, for the first down.
Wow, Murdoch just running over Broncos. Gets a 9-yard gain.
Flag is after Bill Brown gets the first down. It looks like he was yanked down by the face mask. I know Seattle was going up high. Thomas Hayden Church called for the face mask. Seattle was tackling high today. They got one face mask call where it didn't really look like it was a face mask, but he had to buy the helmet, so I could see why the penalty was called.
Yeah. Even when he called it, I think he said grabbing by the opening of the helmet or something. He didn't say face mask.
So Matt Schneiderman.
Oh, that's intercepted. And returned down to the 14-yard line. What was that?
Hold on. Tarkenton's on the 10. He's complete. It's going to be a first down and another flag on Houston. Personal foul, face mask on the Texans. It'll set up a first and goal. Okay, Matt Schneiderman, who's a blue check, which means that he must be real, just tweeted out Marshawn Lynch just walked in the Packers locker room with his jersey on. He gave fellow Cal alum Aaron Rodgers a big hug. Rodgers took his jersey from his locker, and they just went down a hallway to presumably exchange and share some words. Of course, they played college ball together, I do believe.
I know they were at the same college.
I've given Marshawn a lot of crap in the last couple of years for his actions.
That's a touchdown, but Joe hurt his hip.
Oh, no. You've got to be taking care of Joe, dude.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what I do differently with the Broncos. Why do they get hurt all the time?
Harkington throws a touchdown. We're like mirror imaging here to Bedsole. And the Vikings are going up 23-0. Bedsole with a salute.
Oh, man. Well, Mingo puts the point after in. For some reason, I have suffered four real injuries. Well, I don't know if these are real yet, but every injury I've suffered that's been more than just a couple plays has been on the Broncos.
Cox gets the extra point. It's 24-0. I want to share this post on Lynch. Like I said, I've given Lynch a lot of crap lately, but
Oh, okay. It says we'll return soon. So
good for him on this play. That's good sportsmanship for a change.
that's always good to see.
Yeah. Okay, so 24-0. Getting into garbage time here now, basically.
Oh, it's a option. The quarterback keeps it and hurdles the guy in the middle of the line and then goes for 20 yards or something like that. Not expecting that. Oh. And then look, completes it all the way down to the 4-yard line. That was Elwell, another retiree. And that is a touchdown. There is a flag, though. It is going to be holding on the Panthers.
Very interesting.
What's that, the holding?
Nope, just got a comment on one of the posts on one of my groups, and somebody saying that conversation about Aaron Rodgers, and somebody saying that me and the other guy need to check our meds. Well, I run the group, so check your own.
Check your meds
Second down
for
at
what?
10. I don't know. Didn't like your conversation or something. Oh, jumping interception. Charlie Brett with a tremendous leaping interception to take the ball away from Austin and give the Vikings back the ball.
That's the end of 3. It's 31-3 Denver. Dean Look coming out declaring that something is trash. Hand off to Murdoch. Yeah, right. Not agreeing with the coach's call, I guess, as they called a run. 3rd and goal from the 3.
Tarkenton throws a jump ball, but it falls incomplete. Tarkenton's still on fire, though, so he can...
Oh, my gosh. Huge hole opened by the semi-pro offensive line. Easy touchdown for Murdoch. It's 31-9.
Nope, I got a reply. There's a handoff to Brown. Brown with a nice move gets the first down inside the 40. There's a certain post I like making when a team is eliminated, and I haven't seen it yet. For oh, nice post by Jerry Kramer. Jerry Kramer posting a picture says, "This is Packer country. Respect." Here's one for you. It says, "Hello, Packer haters. They won again."
Yeah.
Oh, man. Tarkenton handing off to Brown. It looks like the Vikings are going to be content to just run the ball. He's got 102 yards on 18 carries.
Dropped it. Complete the stone. He stays in bounds. Just under 6 minutes to go.
Third down and 10.
What? Wait. That animation was crazy.
Tarkenton throws a first down to Bedsole. Bedsole having a huge game. The Flat Earth Society, there's an actual group, has endorsed Bernie Sanders as their president. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's knocked down. That was stupid.
Oh, first and goal. Brown takes the ball down to the 6, and we have reached the end of the third quarter with the score Minnesota 24, Houston nothing. Again, sorry if I'm not really paying attention a lot. I'm looking for that one. It says eliminated.
What is Mickey Slaughter doing? Alright.
Pass into the end zone complete. I got breaking news for pro wrestling fans. History has just been made as a female competitor has won a major company's men's world championship for the first time in history. Just now, as Tessa Blanchard, the daughter of former Four Horsemen Tully Blanchard, wins the Impact Wrestling World Championship. So no, it's not WWE yet, but for the first time in history, a female has won a world championship that is not designated for women's only. I would like to say congrats to Blanchard, but a lot has come out about her in the last 24 hours that does not paint a pretty picture of her, and this might not be the right woman to go forward. It might be like if Hillary had won the presidency. Would have been history, would have been the wrong woman. Tessa Blanchard, it's history, but it appears that a lot coming out about her bullying and racist tactics that she might not be the right woman for this. But congratulations anyway to Tully Blanchard on his daughter making history. Meanwhile, on fourth and goal, Fred Cox kicks the field goal and the Vikings are up 27-0. Another thing that really sucks about that is for those who like to recreate things on a video game, WWE video game doesn't allow intergender wrestling.
Ah.
Oh, makes a man miss. And it will be Houston ball, down 27-0. This is their best defensive showing so far.
And there's a sack by Jacobs, bringing up fourth down.
Austin taking off running, and he slides short of the first down.
Of course, there'd be this gaping hole in the middle of the defense. Stupid.
Austin with another run. Jim Marshall coming up from behind and delivering a looks like a hammer shot. Head right to or arm right to the back of the head, but Austin just kept celebrating the first down. Meanwhile, several Vikings just point at the scoreboard.
2-minute warning here.
Austin throws, the pass is complete out into the flat. Second down and 7. Houston in the spread formation. Austin in the shotgun by himself. Back to pass. He steps up. He's going to run for the first down. And he slides before getting his head taken off. And motions for another first down. Stephen of Austin really feeling his oats right now.
It's knocked away, and and interception is dropped.
Has the Houston Texans scored a touchdown? Yeah, they did. They scored against John.
Here we go. Shit.
Carl Eller missing the sack. Austin runs right by him, takes off, runs, has a good head of steam,
Oh
and then
my
stops
God.
and dances a little bit. Still picks up the first down, but the animation in this game just is ridiculously stupid all of a sudden on the runs. Players running the wrong way, players dancing for no reason. This guy, he stopped and high-stepped in the middle of the field and then took off running again. He's switching the ball every single step, too. What the? I swear EA Sports does this shit on purpose. They'll fix something and then break something else just to see how fans react to it. Austin throws his pass is complete. It's going to be another first down. Down inside the 25 to the 23. As this Colonel Santa Ana, or General Santa Ana with a reception. Austin takes off running. He sidesteps. He's slowing down. Jim Marshall. Nope, sorry. Number 55. It looked like Marshall from his size.
Panthers going for the onside kick now, down 31-17.
But it was actually John Campbell who caught him from behind. But not until after Austin gets another first down. First and 10 on the Viking 12. Austin hands it off to the Padre, and he is going to be tackled. Padre Bali, he's got 7 carries, 21 yards.
Why?
Why ask what? Nice tackle coming up from the backfield by number 60, Roy Winston, to tackle Padre Bali in the backfield. Jets currently lead the Jaguars 14-0. Roy Winston leaped. Could have been called for targeting if it were college football. I don't know if it was head-to-head, but just the leap itself. Fumble! Fumble's picked up by the Vikings. They drive all the way down. They get what appears to be a first down inside the 3, and he fumbles the ball. Number 15 catches it on the slant. He is knocked silly. And then picked up by Rip Hawkins. It was delivered by Kosolki. Oh, he might be down. Brand Tarkenton, 19 to 25, 248, 2 touchdowns. They're still not reviewing it though. Well, you would assume it's a turnover, so it was reviewed automatically. And the snap. Brown on the carry. Brown's got a nice hole. He's up to the 17. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. With the Vikings leading Houston 27-0 on second down.
The Panthers continued to call timeout, so I had to run the score up on them. Yep. Tried to hand it off. Timeout. Make me go for a first down. Still nowhere.
NFL fans don't know what the fuck they're talking about. NFL fans crushed Pete Carroll for punting away Seahawks season late in the fourth quarter. They had all 3 timeouts. And their defense had been stopping Green Bay right along in the fourth quarter.
Right.
Second half. NFL fans just don't know what the hell they're talking about.
The fake punt was absolutely ridiculous by the Texans coach, but otherwise the other stuff has made sense to me for the most part.
Yeah, the fake punt really didn't make any sense. We've reached the end of the game here from Houston.
It just ended here from Carolina as well.
The Minnesota Vikings go to 4-0, defeating the Houston Texans 27-0.
And the Broncos go to 3-1, defeating the winless Carolina semi-pro Panthers 38-17.
Well, thanks for joining us on Sack to the Future here on the VidX Wolf channel. and the Phantom Fighter channel. 2 games left in week 4. God bless America.
We'll see you on Tuesday for Bears Packers. Night, everyone.
Giggity.